Hello everyone, welcome to Gent Watches, and today we are starting a new show. It's new in two forms of the word. One, it's new for me, and two, it's new as in it's still coming out. So this is one of the seasonals that's coming out right now. I'm not going to be able to give much information beforehand about it because I don't know that much about it. This is one of those shows that word of mouth has gotten around, and I've just heard like your boy Kongming. Like I've just heard people talking about this show for several different reasons. I've heard basically three things, okay? I've heard that it's something to do with the rapping. There's rapping in it, and I'm a fan of rap. So I'm hoping that that's true and that the rap will be like cool stuff because I am a fan of rap. I really like rap. Two, I've seen I'm assuming the main girl, like a blonde girl. I've seen pictures of her and people talking about how they like her. And so I'm sure I'm going to love her. And three, I've heard that it's got a great OP. And I haven't seen the OP, I've just heard that it's got a great one. Other than that, I don't know anything about it. I don't know the studio that does it. I even don't know how traditional of an anime it is. It's not on Crunchyroll, for example, so like I have no idea. I think it's just a regular anime, but it might not be. I haven't looked into that, and I don't want to. I want to watch this first episode and build my opinions from that, as I often do with these sorts of shows. So I'm excited to get into it because I've heard good things about it. I wasn't interested in it from the title, but now I'm interested in it from the things I've heard described about it. So we are going to be doing that today. It is early days of this channel, so please, if you like my discussion and you like the reaction and stuff, then subscribing and letting me know in the comments and liking the videos. These are all things that will actually help me in these early days of the channel, so please make sure to do that and join in on the discussion down below. Join in, tell me what you think of the episodes and such, because I like to read it. So we are going to go into episode 1 of your boy Kongming. It's a strange title for an anime, but let's get into it. China. Okay, so is this a Chinese? Okay, so it's set in China. It's still Japanese because they were speaking Japanese, but it's set in China. Oh, he's gonna be reincarnated into ya boy Kongming, into the same world just later. Is he already? So he's not starting as a baby? He's just an adult? Unless this is just a time jump. I mean, it's a time jump, but whatever. No, yeah, he's come in. He's come into the world as an adult. Okay. In the modern times. Shibuya. Oh, okay, so it's set in Japan. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a fast-paced show so far. Okay. We're not going forward with your application. Is this the blonde girl? It is. I mean, yeah, clubs would be horrifying to people in the old days. Is she a DJ? Oh yeah! It's in English? Oh my gosh. Is this an idol anime? I'm down for it if it is. One guy did. Oh, there she goes. Is he drunk? Oh, well, yes, of course. He poured alcohol down his throat. There was. Us. Oh, that's a great outfit. That's so cute. Wow, this show's using this sort of screen a lot. Wow, she just sings in English? Always? She's pretty solid at English. Oh, okay. I thought he went into someone else's body. Okay, he's put it together. Eiko. I like the style here. The ripping of... That's good. Pinstagram. Nice. Pinterest and Instagram. What a weird, seemingly mentor-student relationship. I'm assuming that's what this is gonna be. The blockchain? He was asking about the blockchain? Oh, okay, cool. They've addressed it. There was so much information I couldn't read it in time. Oh. Man, yeah, you have to read about what happened after you died. At least it seems like you lived a long life first. I'm so shocked she just sings in English. This is a relatively somewhat realistic interpretation of what I think a person from the past would say about music now. Yeah, boy, Kongming. Wow, he knows a lot. This guy's on board. He believes it. That's pretty awesome. So he's a bartender. That's really funny. That's funny. Whoa! Why? You can do it. Good girl. That is really funny. He just has the drink ready. Oh, what a good guy. Saying that to someone he knows is like someone he looks up to. That's a very good way to live. I was taught that from a young age, and it's a great way to live. Whoa! Oh my god. That's really dark. This is so sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da, 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 da. I know this song. Wow, I'm a big fan of D4DJ, which is a DJ DJ game and anime, and this is in D4DJ, this song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da, da, da. I'm surprised to hear that song. Wow, I can't believe I got to hear that song as the ending song. I never expect to hear music that I'm familiar with going into something that I can sing along with, and I as I said, I'm a huge fan of D4DJ. D4DJ is sort of like, I call it, and I'm gonna get to my show discussion in a second, but sorry, when D4DJ comes up, I get excited. D4DJ, I call it Bang Dream 2. If you know anything about Bang Dream is a series that this girl is from Bang Dream. I've got a few other Bang Dream figures up there, but some of them are holding my ring light, so I don't want to touch them. But Bang Dream is an idol anime and game and a bunch of other franchises, and it's something that I really love. And then D4DJ came out, and it's sort of like that, except with DJs, and so it is really, really good. And I just really in love with it. I think the characters are great. I think the songs are amazing, and it's so much fun to watch. And yeah, that anime has that song, so I've heard that song so many times. Okay, your boy Kongming. So now, having seen it, and now I get the logo, right? The logo is like, from the looks of it, it's like your boy in this really bubbly, awesome font, and then Kongming in this like traditional font. So I think the idea is the reason they went for something like your boy Kongming as a title, it sounds ridiculous, but it actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it, because it's putting one of the most modern phrases that they could probably think of and put in a show like this, which is your boy, it's your boy, right? They put that right next to a ancient Chinese war general figure. And so, I mean, it's a appropriately ridiculous title for such a ridiculous concept, because whoa. So normally with shows like this, I feel like if you're gonna have someone from the past be sent to the future and then meet someone and help them out with their things, normally it would be the person from the past, their experiences are directly related, like perfectly related to the person that they come across in the future, so that they can help them exactly with whatever, right? Kongming is a war general, is what I was getting from it. I don't know if that's the exact term of what he was, but I'm just like, in my head, that's what's making sense, right? He's a war general from China, and has been sent forward to modern day Shibuya, and meets a singer, not like anyone who's battling anything, right? I think if they would want to go for the traditional way of how this show would normally go, it would be like Beethoven would be sent to the future, you know, someone who is well renowned in the past for the thing that the person in the future is trying to do. But instead they have this weird match, and I mean, I think what makes it work, I mean, what you could make any concept work really, but I think what is funny about it is it actually kind of feels more authentic like that, because he doesn't have anything to do with it, and he just came across someone, like he just because he's a war general doesn't mean that's all he knows, doesn't mean that's all he cares about. He comes up to this girl and hears her music, and that stands out to him, and he wants to help her with what she's doing. It doesn't matter if his experiences necessarily correlate with it. He knows he likes the things she's doing and he wants to help her. I think that's really sweet. I think it's really a funny, crazy concept, but I think it will work really well. The actual, like, the animation of the show was nothing special, right? It feels like it probably doesn't have a hugely high budget. That doesn't surprise me, because I hadn't seen any advertising about the show, and I don't know who produces the show, what studio produces the show. Maybe I can look it up and see if I recognize them off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't think that that it's anyone like major, but I guess I can stop and see if I eat my words. So it's by PA Works, so I actually do kind of recognize their name. Okay, they did Angel Beats. That's the first thing that jumps out at me. I haven't seen Angel Beats, but oh yeah, they recently did the Aquatope on White Sand. I didn't see that, but I know it. Okay, and they did the Shirobako movie. Does that mean they did the show as well? They also did the show. I've heard of that as well. So I haven't ever seen any of their shows, but I've heard of several of their shows. But not a huge studio, at least as far as I know. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. And you can tell, I mean, it's well done, and they do well with what they have. But for the most part, it's pretty simple animations in it, and it cuts a lot to sort of like cartoony animations, which works for the comedy of the show, and it is a comedy show, so that is what they're going for. But yeah, it's clearly also saves on budget when you get to draw the characters more simplistically like that. But it's fine. I'm not here for great animation, right? So I said at the start that I had heard that it was about rap. I guess it's just about music. I think there must be a rap in the show, and that's what I had heard. And I'd extrapolated that to mean that the show was about rap. I think maybe there is, like, maybe in an episode there will be rap somewhere. There are 5 episodes out as I'm recording this, so who knows where that's gonna show up. But yeah, I liked the episode. I thought it was funny. I thought it was sweet. It wasn't like incredibly heart-wrenchingly sweet, but it was like the appropriate amount of sweet that you would expect from a comedy like this. And the comedy was pretty solid. There was that one moment that I really laughed at, where the guy came and ordered a drink and he just already had it ready on the table, and they cut away like halfway through. That, like, I I love jokes like that are almost just like thrown away, right? Where it's just like, if you're not, it doesn't have clear setup and punchline necessarily. It's just something happens on screen that is just like completely unexpected out of nowhere, and then they move on. And I love that sort of stuff. That sort of humor makes me laugh a lot. So that was a highlight of the episode for me, surprisingly. Aiko, I love Aiko so far. I knew I would when I saw her design, like immediately. I knew like that's the type of character that I would love. I love her so far. She sings in English, which is very interesting because it means that if she continues to sing in English, I'm actually gonna just be able to like listen to the music and watch what's going on at the same time. I feel like with a lot of idol anime and stuff, when they either do one of two things. They either don't show the lyrics on screen, and I think there are like licensing reasons behind that and stuff, and I hate it. I hate when they don't show the lyrics on screen. Like they don't subtitle the lyrics. Like I don't understand Japanese. You need to, like, I'm gonna pick up words here or there, but I need you to subtitle it. That's what I'm watching the subs. I need you to subtitle it, but they don't do it. And I'm pretty sure there's some sort of licensing reasons behind that. Like they technically have, I don't want to spread false information, but anyway, so it's either they don't subtitle the songs or they do subtitle the songs, and then I'm just watching the subtitles and like, because I'm trying to like listen to the music, enjoy the music, but then I'll be like looking at it, reading the subtitles, and then I'm trying to, it's more than just reading subtitles because I'm also then trying to process what the lyrics might mean in my head, since lyrics are a bit harder to understand than just regular speaking is. So it takes an extra brain process, cogs turning in my head for me to get it. And then I can't take in like the animation or anything. I can't enjoy that. If she's singing in English, I can cut out one of those processes in my head. I can just listen to her, and that's really nice. She didn't have perfect English. There were times when I wasn't quite sure what she was saying and I had to look at the subtitles, but it was pretty solid. I've heard a lot of Japanese people singing English English songs in anime before, and I mean I've heard a lot worse. I've heard a lot of people who are a lot worse. So impressive. Very cool. I like it. I very much like it. That was a cool episode. I think I'm going to continue this show. So if you want to see more, let me know in the comments, and like the video and subscribe to the channel. These are all ways to make it a much more likely chance that there's more videos being made on this sort of stuff. So please let me know in the comments below if you liked that. But I liked it. I liked that episode. That was really cool, and I can't wait for the next one. So thanks for watching this episode of Ya Boy Kongming episode 1, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.